unusual kind of extension there. Most of the guys have extensions now with which screw into the back of the cue. He seems to have a sort of one that sort of
plugs over the cue or something. Yeah, that's what you mean.
Yeah.
Like an olden day original extension.
Okay, you've got that. It's kind of a very standard kind of safety shot that you see come up a lot. Just going to try and get the line of the cue ball to be running into that 6 ball, so that even if you misjudge the pace slightly, you're still likely to get a hook out of it. So the 1 cushion and the 3 cushion available here. I favour the 3 cushion myself, or I could be going 2 as well. There's several. Looks from. I think he's going. He's going 2. Oh, he's going 3. No idea what he did there.
I think he was going 1.
I think he was going 1, right? Yeah. Okay. That's a great kick as well.
Wonderful kick shot. Kick and stick there from Copin.
So what's the secret to getting that cue ball to stick?
High ball. He played that on top of the cue ball. A lot of people think you should aim on a low ball, but it's a high ball, and then that transfers onto the object ball and helps the cue ball stick. You've got to hit it full though.
Even when you're going off 2 cushions, it doesn't reverse back again?
No, I mean obviously it depends where the object ball is, I suppose. Well, look at this.
Oh wow.
Masato going airborne, fires it in. I know the Asian players are probably a little bit more adept with a jump cue. I'd love to hit this full. If he can hit it full, he'll leave the cue ball.
Oh, I was just about to say that's a possible thing. Oh, look at how he's come out. Yeah, that was... You could see the shins on the pocket there when you got that really close-up angle. So the pockets would be 4.5 inches normally when the tables are delivered, but the table, the guy doing the reclothing there has added some little rubber shins onto the edges of the pockets to bring them down to 4.1 to make the game a little bit more entertaining. If these pockets were standard, that 9 ball would have been gone by now. We'd have been onto an X rack.
The kick shot, he was trying to hit full again. If he'd have hit the 1 ball full, cue ball would have stayed around the bottom and hopefully get the 1 up table.
So, yeah, he's got to make contact with this, otherwise it's a pretty easy rack for Gopini to finish off.
Soft draw.
Oh dear.
Wasn't soft enough. And he's moved the 4 away. It's interesting to see if he'll play the combo.
Directly from the 1, you mean?
He's not even looked at it, but why wouldn't he shoot it?
Yeah, actually, he could put the cue ball back in the top cushion there. Because now he has to get good position on the 2. I'm not saying he won't, but... Well.
Why wouldn't you shoot the combo? Yeah. Why would you risk getting position? I think maybe he just didn't spot the combo.
Oh, maybe.
I think the 4 ball was in the way. If he did spot it, maybe he just didn't know it had been moved, but he could have just put the cue ball behind the 1.
That's the one he's gone for. I think he wanted to come across more than that, but he could just do a little draw shot and have the 7 in the middle, perhaps. Ideally, he would have come across closer to that right-hand side cushion and given himself a 2 railer into the 7 on the same pocket, but since he's come a bit short, he might play for the 7 in the middle. See the players mixing up using the closed bridge and the open bridge. Very rarely does a player use exclusively only a closed bridge or an open bridge. So they seem to choose open or closed depending on the shot. Something again you never see in snooker. Did you ever see a snooker player playing with the closed bridge? Often wondered why, but
A loop bridge.
yeah, I call it close bridge
I was
when,
gonna say
when you have
close
your
bridge.
finger.
Is that
You
what
call
you
it a
call it?
loop bridge.
Yeah, you call it a close bridge.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah. I've
never
never heard of loop bridge. Yeah,
You're joking.
Yeah. But that's
Wow.
what they call it over here, close bridge. Yeah.
Right, loop bridge we call it. I'm
Okay.
thinking close bridge. What's that?
Yeah,
Right,
but I mean,
okay.
loop bridge kind of makes more sense. But yeah. I mean, because yeah, it gives you more. It doesn't allow the shaft to wobble around, right?
Yeah, I think on power shots you see it a lot. SVB, one of the most powerful cueists in the game, obviously uses the loop bridge.
From the way he's cueing the ball. Yeah, I'm surprised about that. I mean, I would have been going outside and 2 rails. Just the way he was cueing it looked like it was a very speed sensitive decision. And he hasn't taken advantage of having a shot on the 1 after the break. That's worrying signs of Masato.
Yeah, I was watching his action with the bridge because over the years pool players' actions have been a little bit questionable, but his action looked okay. So I didn't expect a poor positional shot to come from there. Kicking off the back rail, this shot can go wrong more times than it goes right. Because it's so hard to hit where he wanted.
Good call, yeah. Yeah.
He was trying to find the 2 on the back rail, on the bottom rail, wasn't he? So just hit it a bit too much on the left.
Yeah, we saw when Kopeny checked the ball earlier on to come up for the 2, he also underhit it. I just think that because these cushions are quite grippy, that when you do check off the cushion, you need to put a little bit more than you think on it. Where maybe we got caught out on that, and which just led to that kick error and let Kopeny back in. And the way he's playing, you don't see him making a mistake here and then putting a break and run in, and that would put Masato into a very uncomfortable position. Might be going a couple of rails on this. Oh, he's gone for the bank shot. Oh well. Wouldn't have seen that. Excellent. It's not going to be easy, but unless he does, or he may be playing up into the top and then just pushing the cue ball across the position, but the 9 and the 7's there. So, a chance.
Yeah,
Masato.
first glimmer of hope for Masato.
It's the first ball he's missed, right, Carl, in the match.
Yes, it is. This is just what he needed, and in an alternate break format, when you can win a rack on your opponent's break, it's really the only way you're going to come back into a match, because if he wins this rack, he has got the break next. So from 8-3, we could be looking at an 8-5 match.
Due to going in the pocket thick, has caused him all sorts of trouble. It's amazing how much that one or 2 centimeters can make so much of a difference sometimes. Of course, he's got that 6-inch extension I mentioned, so he's used to playing this shot with the weight of the cue. That's why they have it on there. So now he's done well out of that, but he still has a tricky shot. So I don't like these kind of shots, because you can get double kisses if you don't hit it sweet, and if he hits it sweet, the 4's going away from the pocket. Unless it squeezes past the 5, of course. It may squeeze past the 5. Oh. So he's tried to catch it thick to avoid the 4 running away on him, and
This pot's in the side. He's got to watch the scratch in the opposite middle. Yeah, look where the cue ball going. That's what worried him. That's why he played it a little bit tentative.
he's left a bank shot on there. I don't think we'll be seeing Ko turn down this bank shot, because it affords easy position to the 2 ball. Straight in the middle.
Cue ball comes round and dresses up with a shot on the 2. He's got to navigate position to get on the 3. If he does that, this could be the end for that man right there.
Okay, so it's going high for the 3. Wondered if he might go below the 9, but that was too iffy. He might end up too thin on the 3, so he's gone 2 rails. Nicely controlled speed there. Oh, oh, that was a little risky. A scratch at the head there. I think he was trying to bump it.
Yeah, must have just potted the ball in the wrong side of the pocket.
So these guys always looking for minimal movement of the cue ball. Even if it means leaving themselves slightly longer shot, they're just going to do that. Whereas your amateur players in the club, you'll see them whacking the ball with spin and trying to get themselves cue ball in hand position every time. These guys are so confident on the long shots.
And that's it, Ko Ping-yi in the end, a very comfortable winner indeed.
Wow, that went quick, yeah.